Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hydro with the server and YouTube channel Imperial Order, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys a Dinosaur deck profile. This list topped first place in two different events. I believe one was a Pro Play Games and another was a YCS. It'll be linked in the description, the original creator of the list, because I'm not entirely sure if I'm right about that, but I'm pretty sure those are the two events he topped. This is going first or second. I know that the going second dinos is really popular right now, and it's seen a lot of, it's gotten a lot of recognition lately, but it's risky. It's because obviously you have to go second. It's good in this format because most decks are going first, but this is just an option in case you are forced to go first. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started with the list. There are some different combos that you don't normally see in a dino deck, so I'm going to cover those, and then I'll show you I'll probably do a test hand later on in this video. Run two Archosaurs. One can be a problem if you have it in your hand. You're going to want to be searching this, so if you draw into one, it's a pretty big problem. There is a combo that you have Archosaur and Baby Ceratosaurus, so if you have both of those in hand, it's perfectly okay to draw it. If not, it's probably gonna be a brick, so you want to have two of these. 3 Baby Ceratosaurus, it's a great card. Why wouldn't you run 3? 1 Pancratops. Again, really good card. It's a good small world target, because we are running 3 small worlds. Excuse me. And it's also just a good card if you're going second, if you're going first. I mean, it can come up so many different ways. You can also summon this off of the double evolution pill if you wanted to, so you have that option. You have Dogoran. Again, if you're going second, it's a good card. If you're going first, it's a small world target. It's also a double evolution pill target. 1 Giant Rex, 2 is a brick. You only want to see this once. You don't want it in your hand. You want to be summoning this off, banishing it with the pill. 1 Miscellaneousaurus. I wish it was at 2 or 3. They should at least let it go to 2. But one of those. If you don't know what it does, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, and your dinosaur monsters are unaffected by your opponent's activated effects. And in the graveyard, you can banish it, and any number of dinosaur monsters, including this one, and special summon 1 dinosaur. So most of the time, you're going to be banishing this itself to summon the Archosaur, or this and something else to summon Baby Ceratosaurus. I run 1 Quatless. Again, it's a small world target, it's a pill target, and it's a good card. A lot of people pill and go into Conductor, but you don't have to do that. You can pill and go into Quatless, because this is your spell and trap negate, this is your flip face down, this is your tribute and destroy a card. 1 Petite Pteranodon. It's a good card. You don't need it more than one time. You don't want to draw into it, but running 1 is nice. 3 Gamma, 1 Driver. Arguably the best hand trap in the game. I always say that in every video. I just love the hand trap. It's so good. In this deck, it's also really good because you're running Flamelord Omega, so it kind of meshes with it. 1 Scrap Chimera. You never want to draw into this hand if you have the Raptor, because, I mean, this is a brick. I mean, well, I guess if you have the Raptor, you want the Chimera in hand, or it doesn't really matter if you have it or not. But if you don't have the Raptor, and you have no way of getting it, then this is a brick. You don't want to see this. You want to see your 2 Raptors. The combo with Raptor involves 2 Raptors and, or 1 Raptor and 1 Lost World in your hand. And then 3 Oviraptors. Again, one of the best cards in the deck. You have to run 3, it's mandatory. Combos with this is 1 Oviraptor, 1 Misk, 1 Oviraptor, 1 Baby Ceratosaurus, 1 Oviraptor, I believe there's an Oviraptor Giant Rex, Misk. I can't remember all the combos off the top of my head, but I mean, there's so many combos with this card. 1 Conductor Tyranno. You can run 2 if you want, but I don't like seeing this in my hand because I want to pill into it. But you can run 2. It's an optional thing. 1 Called By. 3 Cyclones. You can run Twin Twisters, but this deck does not like it. This deck does not like to discard. Run the Cosmics. 2 Pills, pretty standard. 3 Fossil Digs, pretty standard. 3 Lost Worlds for the combination with Scrap, and it's also just a good card. 3 Prosperities, and 3 Small Worlds. Small world targets, this deck has a lot of them. You can go into your Gammas, your Drivers, your Dogoran, because it's a fire, your Quatless, because it's a dark, you target Earth. I mean, there's so many different targets. Small world, it's a complicated card. I know I'm not going to sit here and try to explain it, but it works very well in this deck. Extra deck, Borrelord, Savage Dragon, and Psyframe Lord. You can go into either of these. If you go into your Omega, then you're going to be using this to spin back your Misk, and then you have follow-up for next turn. If you don't want follow-up, then you just go into your Savage, and you have those negates. You have your Abyss Dweller, Volzar Dolka, Volzar Lagia, Dugares, Tornado Dragon. Pretty standard. You make whatever you need for the situation. Tornado is obviously your spell and trap removal. Lagia is your negation of, it's your Omni negate. Dolka is your monster negation. Abyss Dweller is your graveyard effect negation. And Dugares is to get more cards in your hand. Also, there's an OTK combo where you boost up your Tyranno with that. You have your access code talker, your Appaloosa. You're always going to go for Appaloosa, or at least most of the time with your combos. And then these 3, there's a specific combo I'm not going to be showing you in this video. If you want to see this combo, let me know in the description and I will show you how to do it. But it involves Artifact Dagda, Curious, and Griffin. The combo basically gets Dagda out, and you can either get your Scythe or your Lancia. Obviously you'll be siding them in. And then Curious combined with Griffin will get you either Summon Limit or Royal Decree. So if you're going against Eldritch, you know, you're going to use this combo and get your Royal Decree. If you're going against anything that you feel, oops, I removed it, but if you're going against anything that you feel Summon Limit would be important, then you can go ahead and get that Summon Limit into the deck. 1 Link Karibo for your Archosaur, 1 Scrap Wyvern for your combos, and 1 Secure Gardna. I forget what this is for. I don't know why my mind is blanking, but you need a Secure Gardna in the deck. I just know that. So side deck, Lancia, Scythe for your Dagda targets. 1 DD Crow. You can get this from this combo as well. If instead of getting Royal Decree and Summon Limit, you can use this combo to get your DD Crow. That's a lie. You cannot do that. You can only get your Royal Decree and Summon Limit. The DD Crow is for your Crossout Designator, because this deck loses to DD Crow so hard. It's so, yeah, like, if your opponent is running DD Crow in the main deck, you have to get your crossouts in your DD Crow. It's probably the worst hand trap to go against in this deck. 3 Dark Ruler No Mores, then 3 Evenly Matched, and 1 Red Reboot. Pretty standard. Deck profile, I'm going to be showing you one of the basic combos with just a random test hand. I had Pot of Prosperity, Scrap Raptor, Gamma, Archosaur, and Lost World. I already set up the Lost World just for time's sake. But yeah, in this case you would activate Prosperity first. Before you would do the Lost World, you would go ahead and do the Prosperity first, sending off your pieces that you don't need for the standard combo, which is Griffin, Dagda, and the Lightsworn. Mill the top 3, which is Fossil Dig, Gamma, and Double Evolution Pill. Here you just take the Fossil Dig. Again, you don't need the Extravagance or the Fossil Dig. All of these are just baits. So let's just say you use Fossil Dig. For argument's sake, let's just say that they ash it, right? You have a Gamma in hand. If you wanted to do that, you really don't need it. So let's just say for argument's sake, they play through your Gamma, they play through the Prosperity and the Fossil Dig. Negates are used up. Now you're just forced to activate Lost World. When you normal summon the Scrap Raptor, they get the token. You're going to use Scrap Raptor's effect, Destroy itself, to add the, which gives you the extra normal summon, and when it's destroyed by a Scrap, you can add the Chimera to hand. You're going to use that extra normal summon to normal summon the Scrap Chimera, and Scrap Chimera's effect to special summon the Scrap Raptor. I didn't mean to declare that. To special summon the Scrap Raptor. Go ahead and use these two for the Link 2 into your Scrap Wyvern. And then Wyvern's effect to special summon the Scrap Raptor. I keep declaring it. To special summon the Scrap Raptor destroy the Scrap Raptor, which allows you to special summon from deck another Scrap Raptor, and then pop the token. Now in this case, you're not going to pop this token. You're going to use Lost World's effect that says once per turn, if a normal monster on the field were to be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can destroy that many monsters in your hand or deck. So you're actually going to go ahead and into your deck, prevent the destruction by destroying your Baby Ceratosaurus. Baby Ceratosaurus effect to special summon 1 level 4 or lower, and that will be your Oviraptor. So you see, most people know the standard combo. You have the Oviraptor in hand, you have the Misk in hand, Oviraptor, Babysaurus, things like that. But this is kind of a different combo because we didn't start out. We started with Lost World and Scrap Raptor. Oviraptor's effect on summon. I didn't mean to do that. To add your Miscellaneousaurus. Miscellaneousaurus effect. To go to graveyard, and then in your graveyard activate the Miscellaneousaurus. You're going to banish this along with your Scrap Raptor, and you're going to special summon your Archosaur. This is exactly why we run 2 Archosaurs, because in case of this situation, one would have basically shut down your whole combo. But because we have 2, we can do this. Babysaurus special summons your Giant Rex. There we go. Okay, now the combo's straight. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna use Scrap Wyvern, we're gonna use the Archosaur and the, I guess, no. We'll destroy the Giant Rex and go into our Appaloosa. Appaloosa has 3 tokens, but its effect can only actually be activated twice because it loses attack from Lost World. Don't forget that. Your opponent may not know that, but follow the rules. It only gets 2. And then in this case, you're going to go ahead and use these 2 because Scrap Raptor is a tuner. Level 4 minus level 4 to special summon your Borosaur Savage if you want the extra negate, Frame Lord if you want to get your materials back into your graveyard, but in this case I will go into Borolord Savage, Savage's effect to equip this, which gives him 2 negates. Now, Double Evolution Pill. It's kind of a complicated combo to banish your Giant Rex and banish your Archosaur. And here you have some options. You can go into your Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, or you can go into your Quatless or your Pankratops. Pankratops will allow you to quick effect tribute itself, pop a monster. Overtax will negate an activation of a spell or trap, and Tyranno will obviously flip everything face down by tributing itself or something else. Let's say your Appaloosa or your Savage. That's a lie. Oh yeah, no, it's any monster. Okay, so yeah, you can destroy your Appaloosa or your Savage if you've already used the negates on it to get that flip effect. It just depends on what you want, depends on the deck you're facing. But for now, I will just summon the Conductor Tyranno. And then, don't forget, you have your Giant Rex that gets to special summon back. So this is the end board for the hand that we got. Most of the time, we're going to have another level 4 on the field by using the standard Oviraptor plus Misk, Archosaur plus Baby Ceratosaurus. Other hand combos are going to get us another level 4 on the field. And then with those 2 monsters, you can go into your Lagia or your Dalka. But in this case, or a Bistweller if you wanted to, if you needed it. Really any of these level 4s. But in this case, we did not get to that point because we started with Lost World and Scrap Raptor. It was kind of a different combo, but you get the idea of the standard combos. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe. If you want a more in-depth video with all the combos, that includes your Oviraptor Misk, Oviraptor Babysaurus, Oviraptor Giant Rex, this one that you saw, the Lost World, the Scrap Raptor, and a multitude of other ones that you can do with this deck, let me know and I will make sure to do a solely combo video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.